at least, so expect that to be a little bit of a factor, getting things going, getting heated up here to start with. But other than that, this should be a good soccer game here in the next minute. We'll get going here. Again, I'm Dustin Wellborn bringing you all the action. Same crew sitting alongside down the line here. Got a few extra visitors today, but for the most part, we'll be here bringing you all the action. It is family weekend here at BBVA Compass Field, so if you're one of the family members that didn't get to make it out, we're hoping that this helps kind of fill that void a little bit. But we've got a decent little crowd of family members out here today. You can hear a little bit of that across the way. The cheerleaders are here in full force, so it's should be a good crowd, good energy out here today. And I think this weather's going to work out for us to be able to play some nice soccer today. Last home game of the season for UAB women's soccer here at BBVA Compass Field. The men still have one game left to go later this month. I believe October 24th against New Mexico is their final home match. So this will do it for us here after today. We'll try to get you your money's worth out on the field. UTSA will kick off first here as we get in place and get the clock set. Getting the signals from the ARs, and we're getting ready to kick off, folks. UTSA with it first. UTSA bringing it up. Again, there's that ball kind of rolling fast. Talked about that just a minute ago. It's going to be a different game today. No doubt about it. The ball's going to bounce differently. It's going to roll differently. It's going to do everything differently. So they're going to have to keep it down at their feet and make good passes today. That's going to change the game significantly. Also, certainly doesn't help footing either. Getting a grip out here in this grass. Not going to be easy as we get a UTSA throw in. There's Hudgens now back over to Brewer. Brewer turned around and Hudgens wasn't home. A little miscommunication there, right to start things off. Now Jessica Doe flipping it up into the air. Marin Carter kind of middle of the field area there. Slipped down was Rachel Green over there. Alex Otto cutting off. Now UTSA coming on the run here. Jordan Lacey coming up to the far side there. Goes out of bounds for a UTSA throw in. Get the throw in here for the Roadrunners. Still down in the box there. A couple gold shirts able to clear it away. Eventually by Marin Carter. Up into the air now. Flipped along. And allowed Kelsey Doherty to get it there. It's a good job there by Nelly Presedo to kind of shield UTSA there. I think that was number 3, Kaja Skare. Make sure I'm saying that right for you. Skara. Get it right eventually. Presedo sends it up. Now Hudgens almost had a run there, but crosses over to Caroline Carrer. UTSA kind of tracks it down and cuts off the angle. Double team there. Amy Brewer trying to get to it. Cannot. That one's cleared out by UTSA as Telford steps up and sends it back over. Melissa Cameron, excuse me. Alex Otto sends it back upfield looking for Rachel Green. She's got it at her feet. Back over to Alex Otto, who will send it right back to her. Rachel Green trying to show off the footwork over here, and she does. Crosses to the middle of the field. That ball through, could not get in. Was looking for Hudgens in the box. UTSA now with the counter. Blazers having to get some numbers back. They were almost sold out on that last attack. Roadrunners are up. Cross. Flip down. Shot is high. That was actually a great opportunity for Miss Kajaskara. Just a little too high. Couldn't keep it down. That was a great opportunity for the Roadrunners. Now in the middle of the field here, bouncing around. Alex Otto was over there, but Kustersteffen cleared eventually. That ball sent in. Darty actually misjudged the bounce. That was a little bit of a rainwater bounce there. And so that she missed it, and it deflects out of bounds for a corner kick here. Roadrunners will take it here. It's number 13, Marion Hernandez, going to set up for the corner kick. And that ball is low, short, kicked away. Hernandez trying to get back to it, and she does. Sends it higher into the air this time. Flicked over to Kelsey Darty, no trouble. Blazers get away with no scars there on that one. Darty will set it down and send it upfield. Flicked over by Rachel Green. Trying to find Jessica Doe, but couldn't. UTSA now countering. Bringing it up the far side. It's a cross high back in the middle of the field. Amy Brewer will head away. Now that one's kicked upfield. Looking for Caroline Kerr. Sent down and cleared out by the goalkeeper, Hannah Weiss. No trouble for her. Kerr had a run on it but couldn't get to it. Now on the move again is UTSA coming up field. Kustersteffen goes down trying to defend, and she does eventually win it. Trying to body up there against Brianna Levecki. Now UTSA coming in again here in the middle of the field. That was good defense there by Amy Brewer, cutting off Kaja Skara. Sent up by Presedo, was looking for Hudgens. Jessica Doe now on it. Brewer finds it here on a deflection. Turning is Carter. Looking for Caroline Keir. Rachel Green still got it. Turning. Well defended there by the Roadrunners to cut off the angle. Throw in coming here for the Blazers. Headed back out of bounds, eventually kicked out there by UTSA, so the Blazers will get another throw in here. Looking for Hudgens there in that corner. Crossed over, deflected. Nobody was there to clean up the recycling today, because that was a nice rebound that would have been an easy goal for somebody. Nobody was close enough to make a difference. That was, again, the rain. Hannah Weiss. That ball is wet, and these goalkeepers aren't used to it just yet. That's deflected away. Good job there by Laura Waldrop on the sideline, bringing out her inner soccer player, saving us all from impending danger. UTSA now back with it on the run here. Jessica Doe trying to cut it off. Still with it is UTSA. Doe still defending. Jessica Doe versus UTSA at the moment. She'll turn field, and now Marini Carter's got it. There goes Alex Otto on the far side. Sent upfield, looks for, I believe, Hudgens. Hudgens crosses right to Hannah Weiss in goal for the Roadrunners. And she'll bring it up and punt it sort of rugby style low right to Alex Otto, who ping-pongs it right back. Now UTSA wins the possession here, and they're turning. Otto again finds it, and now Jessica Doe's got it again. She'll turn. cut off, though, by UTSA. That's good defending there. Couldn't see exactly what Roadrunner got on that one. Looked like it might have been Alexis Alanis. Trying to turn field here is Kaja Skara, and she does. Sent up again here. UTSA got a little bit of a run on the far side if they can get some numbers up. Low cross behind. Foul is called. Amy Brewer gets up arguing. She's got to be careful with those. She's had a few yellow cards this year just for that very reason. Never scared to go down and make a tackle is Amy Brewer. I certainly don't want to be on the wrong end of one of her tackles. UTSA now going to set up here for a free kick, wall being built by the Blazers. Taking the kick is Kaja Skara. Blazer wall being redirected here by the head official. Trying to straighten out. That's going to be a little too high to have any impact there, so no harm, no foul, no pun intended for UAB on that one. Kelsey Dario cleared away on the goal kick here. 35 minutes left, no score. As far as I know, we've had a couple shots for UTSA, but nothing that really mattered. They were high and wide. So neither goaltender's truly been challenged yet. A couple crosses that have hit their hands, but beyond that, no real shots on net in this one. UTSA finally wins it back here on their side of the midfield, crossed over. There's a good job by Presedo to get that one on a volley. Now turning is Jessica Doe with it. Bree Kuster-Steffen, no time to make a decision. Almost backfired on her. Now Daugherty will kick it up in the rain again, getting a piece of a kick. That one didn't go the way Daugherty wanted it to on that clear out, but she'll get another opportunity here on a goal kick. Definitely this wet grass is playing a factor so far. A little bit out of sorts for both sides here on some passes and some of the long balls. Rachel Green now heads it down, battling there with Marion Hernandez. Still bouncing around there. Now turning around with Skara here on the run. Tries a through ball, and Bree Kuster-Steffen cuts it off, clears it to the sideline. It'll be a UTSA Roadrunner throw-in. UTSA got a nice little run there. I don't think UAB was ready for that counterattack that quickly. So the Blazers had to deal with a little more than they had bitten off on that play. Good crowd out here today, actually, for family weekend here, starting homecoming week for UAB. Of course, there's a cross now. Daugherty, no challenge. A lot of events going on this week. Of course, the headliner being football on Thursday here at this very field. BBVA Campus Field Thursday at, I believe, 6 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken, is the start time of the event. Should be another fun one out here with Bill Clark and host, as we've got an offsides call here for UTSA. So the Blazers will get a free kick here off of that call. But again, yeah, Blazer football will be in action on this very field Thursday night. Check out a little bit more of the squad after their first scrimmage a couple months back. Maybe not even that long. But should be a fun event Thursday night if you get a chance to make it out. And Blazers Caroline Kerr kind of got knocked there, but foul called on her. She kind of fell over the defender there. 32.5 here, first half. Again, if you're just now joining us, before this game had about 30 constant minutes of rain. It was in a light rain, but enough of a rain to just inconveniently make everyone wet and wet this field. Now the Blazers on a run here. Kerr had to slow it down. Probably not what you wanted to do there, let the defense get back for the Roadrunners. That's cleared out now for I think it was a throw-in. I couldn't tell the AR signal, but yeah, I believe that's what we got over there for UAB. Now, throw-in happens here, turning is Rachel Green using that speed. She'll go back to Amy Brewer. Probably wanted to set a shot up for her, but closed out quickly were the Roadrunners. Presato now going to turn, take the right foot, cross low. Kerr on the left foot. Couldn't finish it, cupped that foot a little too much. Needed to straighten out and go with a lower angle shot. That is UAB's first shot of the game. Kerr would have straightened out that foot, line, sort of a line drive style. It would have had a lot better opportunity, but cupped it and it goes over the net. Now cleared out on a goal kick. Throw in here for the Blazers. Now a throw in for UTSA. Quickly turned over here, out of bounds. First half tied up at 0-all. 3 shots for the Roadrunners, 1 for UAB. Corner kicks at 1-0 Roadrunners. No saves for either goalie. Haven't really been tested yet. On a run here now, though, are the Roadrunners. Cut off momentarily by Marin Carter. Good job there. Rachel Green came out of nowhere. Won it back for UAB. Marin Carter sends it upfield. UTSA, great job there to keep that one down on the ground. Roadrunners running, turning here. Blazers got to find a way to get a little more possession, complete some more passes, because right now UTSA is outplaying them, although not necessarily getting as many shots as they'd like. Still outplaying UAB currently. UAB's been in their own zone for a good bit of this first half, at least the first 15 minutes that we've played so far. Now Hudgens trying to turn here. A lot of arm play happening right there against Sarah Behe. That goes out of bounds. Could have been a foul there, but good job there by Presato keeping her cool. Winning that one for the Blazers. Channing Machen defending there. Now thrown in. Presato sends it up. Was looking for Hudgens. UTSA working here. Caroline Kerr going to try to cut it off. Goes out of bounds, so Blazers will get a throw in here. Presato going to throw it in for UAB. Good throw. Looking for Hudgens. Missed touch, though. Goes out of bounds for a Roadrunner throw in. Blazers just got to find a way to get some shots here. Get maybe a couple corner kick opportunities. Find a way to possess. Headed, or rather chested down there by the Roadrunners. Still battling around. That was actually a gift there from UTSA. That was right into Caroline Kerr. Now Jessica Doe turning, has an opportunity to shoot. Maybe should have took it with the left foot. Obviously not as strong on that foot. Presato will turn. She'll kick left and a little too high. Second shot for the Blazers, no good. That's a good idea, though, by Presato. At least she was able to switch and go left foot. I'd like to have seen Rachel Green do that when she was a little bit closer, tighter in on that box. So it had a better angle on it. But anyways, Blazers now with 2 shots, neither one dangerous, or 3 rather. Correction there by Jay Diesel, our SID man, down there keeping it real. That ball going to go out of bounds here. Another UAB throw in. Got Cal Parmley in the house today too, taking care of business down here for the stats department. UTSA wins it back on a turnover here. Turning field, coming across midfield. Challenging again, guess who? Rachel Green. Now Jessica Doe going to turn, coming near side of your screen. She's cut off, but back here right to Presato, and she's got some green grass to move. She'll go wide, smart play for Hudgens. Hudgens' opportunity to cross if she can get it. She'll turn, likes to go to that right foot. That's exactly what she does low. Tried to find Kerr, but couldn't make the connection. Back now to Cameron. Marin Carter, high, low bouncer. That's actually not a bad attempt. Some of those bouncers today with this grass being wet. That could have been a confusing shot for Miss Weiss, but she handled it easily. It's a good idea, though, by Cameron. Or Carter, excuse me, on that last shot. Heading around now, coming upfield. Flicked along there. That was a nice little pass. Good job by Darty. That actually had more of a chance than it should have. Brianna Lavecchi off the pass from Kaja Skara. That was a good connection there, and that's a shot and save there. So first real attempt now for UTSA. That was a good one. Amy Brewer trying to catch that, but can't. Deflected here. Carter turning, looking for a nice tackle. Good job there by Carter. UTSA trying to make a turn here. Head referee helps out with a little body up defense. UTSA on the run. Long ball close to the 18, trying to turn. Cameron defending. Looks like that one's going to go out of bounds. Couldn't see the signal, but it looked like it was a corner kick. So now this will be the second corner kick here for the Roadrunners. Can't tell from here who's going to take that one, but it's kicked in. High fly ball. Bouncing around and score there for UTSA. It is a goal. I couldn't tell who actually finished that one. It bounced off of 2 or 3 bodies. We'll see if we can figure that one out in a minute. But anyways, UTSA with the goal. Number 2 on the goal. That was Brianna Levecki. Bounced around, and she eventually finished it up. Yeah, so number 2 on 15 assisted there. Jordan Lacey. Sometimes you just have to ask the other team who scored. That's exactly what we just did. So Jordan Lacey with the assist, and Brianna Levecki with the finish. A lot of bodies were in there, but anyways, UTSA with their first goal of the game. And a good corner kick for them on that play. Again, it just bounced around and did what had to be done on the rebound finish there. Still battling here on this side, UAB. Again, they've just got to figure out a way to get their own corner kicks and their own in the box opportunities. Otherwise, this is going to keep going UTSA's way all day long. Now, Bree Kucherson is going to send it up. Flicked down by the Roadrunner defense. Sent up again, almost at the 25-minute mark here, first half. Been all Roadrunners so far. Beep, beep. Presato will kick it down. Sent up. Roadrunners on the move. A lot of speed there from Channing Machen. Presato trying to cut her off. Does so. She'll send it up. Kerr couldn't get on it quick enough. Jessica Doe trying to get it as well now. UTSA doing a much better job than UAB, keeping it at the feet and making passes that are effective here in the first half. Imagine the Blazers are going to have to adjust to that. Second half, they're going to have to find a way to possess and make passes. That was a run in there by Amy Brewer. Foul actually called, though, on UTSA. Kachaskara takes the foul, so good job by Brewer turning now. Rachel Green almost outran herself. She'll turn and look for Hudgens. Kick back now, Presato. Presato looks up to Brewer. Again, now back to Rachel Green. Down there, one back by Brianna Levecki. Kick down, moving with it still. Still got it. You get a substitution here for the Blazers in just a moment. Cross in, goes wide for a goal kick. And Blazers will get the goal kick here.
Blazers substitution, number 16, Paige Mary. In for number 7, Caroline Kerr.
And it looks like we'll get the substitution call there from Bill Heaton. Normal substitution that Harold Warren makes. Caroline Kerr comes out of the game. Bouncing around there, Alex Otto kicks it. Well, eventually deflects out, so it'll be a Blazer throw in there. Again, on that substitution, that was Kerr that came out and Paige Mary that came in, just to make sure that you got that. Headed down there by Kuser-Steffen off the ball in from UTSA. A lot of speed there. Again, we're talking about a while ago, Channing Machen. Speedy Roadrunner. Presato looking for Doe, but they couldn't stay on the same page. Tried to head down with Cameron. Now here we go on the run. Too much for Jordan Lacey, who had an assist earlier on that goal that the Roadrunners scored, but she tried to assist herself and it didn't work this time. Melissa Cameron will have it now. She'll work it back down eventually. Bree Kuster-Steffen ends up with it here. Good closeout there by UTSA cutting off. Alex Otto looks for Mary, who ends up kicking it out of bounds for a Roadrunner throw-in. Throw in there quickly. Carter kicks it along. Turning was Green. Good move there by Rachel Green to change field quickly. Now can she keep it? She cannot. Double team gets her for UTSA. Now turn and face. Bringing it across the midfield stripe here. Trying to cut down. Marion Carter ends up with it. Easy cut off there. Amy Brewer now back with it. Plays with it momentarily. Almost a miscue there. Hudgens couldn't get to it. Tried to turn and run, but little miscue off her foot. Throw in Roadrunners. Miss hit on the flick. Hudgens looking to turn, kicked out by the Roadrunners, so they'll go for a Blazer throw in. Brisedo will throw it in. Sent back by the Roadrunners. Going to get a substitution here for the Roadrunners momentarily. Looking for Cameron now. She'll cross over to Alex Otto. There's Jessica Doe using all her wheels right there, trying to catch up to it, but couldn't cross it over, and Weiss will clear it out. Going to be a Blazer throw in here. Waiting on Alex Otto to throw it in here for UAB. Another substitution as well. Roadrunners getting a couple new bodies out here in just a minute. Looks like 18 and 12 checking in. Crossing there. And took that back. Now number 9 also going to check in. So several fresh Roadrunners coming in here in just a moment. They're turning and running now. Looking here for Sarah Behe. Behe. Trying to turn on Brisedo, but can't. Deep in that corner now. Sent over. Darty will step out and pick it up. Smart play there by Kelsey Darty. Just help out. Come grab that ball. So the defense looked like they had just about collapsed. So she saves it there, keeping any opportunity away at bay. Paige Mary heads it over to Rachel Green, who's eventually just pushed, maybe a fall almost there by Nicole Gullon. Get a free kick here from Alex Otto. 19 minutes and a couple seconds left here in the first half. Alex Otto squaring up here. And she'll take it. Free kick in. I believe it hit Weiss there momentarily, but no harm, no foul. Cleared out by the Roadrunners. Well, battling here again is Otto. Otto ends up with a little help from Carter. No foul called. Looked like Nukaja Skara 1-1. Sent up, trying to get the foot of Doe. Doe couldn't get to it. Weiss able to step and get it quickly. Again, waiting on these substitutions here for the Roadrunners. Gonna get their fresh bodies out on the pitch here in these last 18 minutes. Keeping those starters fresh for the second half. Want to maintain that 1-0 lead, of course. Roadrunners now trying to cross and turn field, but can't. Well defended there by a couple UAB Blazers. Now Paige Mary is able to win it off a turnover here. She'll find Doe middle of the field. She'll turn. Good job there by Doe, looking up, but right into the foot of a Roadrunner defender. Looked like it was number 23, I think. No, 22, Sarah Behe. Now coming up, Channing Machen. Cameron cuts it off for Brianna Levesque. Couldn't get to it. Kuster-Steffen now with it. She'll send upfield. Looking for Green. She's using her body position. Does a good job there and finds Presato. Back over to Amy Brewer. Brewer to Green again. Green is everywhere, literally. She'll send it upfield. She's tackled down, though. Now Paige Mary turns. Good job. Looking up. Jessica Doe couldn't hit it right off her foot. We may see a shot here for Amy Brewer. She chooses not to. Gets a closer deflection. Still bouncing around. Eventually cleared out. So no shot really dangerous anyways. Rachel Green, she turns. Kicked out of bounds, though. Roadrunner throw in. I think maybe it was just cleared up. I couldn't see if it even went out. Now Presato's got it. Back to Paige Mary. Brewer. They need to set Amy Brewer up on a shot. That would be best case scenario. They haven't really been able to get it deep into the 18 at all in this game so far. At least try to get it down in the corner and win a corner kick here to have a real opportunity, but it's a turnover, and UTSA will clear it out. Cameron trying to defend here. Does a good job making her change. Turn. Falls. Wet grass. Foul on the grass. Not called, though. That was Jordan Lacey doing her best. I don't know, have a really good word for it, but tripping over the blade of grass. Foul there. So Melissa Cameron called. Looks like Marion Hernandez is going to take the free kick here for the Roadrunners. 15 and a half right at it, almost left in the first half. Wall getting built. Jessica Doe finally decides to be a part of it and turns around. And kick coming here, high, wide. Couple folks fell down over there. Not sure what was going on. Now substitutions here for the Roadrunners. Couldn't catch my cup from falling off the table, sorry. UTSA gets those subs in. Number 12, 18 and 9 all checking in. That's Cameron Hoover, Rebecca Kensing. If I'm not mistaken, Olivia Nichols. So some starters coming out. Kaja Skare, Channing Machen, and, of course, Jordan Lacey had the assist earlier. And so a couple starters out there for the Roadrunners. They'll get rested up and come back in the second half, I'm sure. Turning field now is Paige Mary, but couldn't. So now Carter's battling here. She'll clear it, or rather pass up to Paige Mary. Decent little cross, actually. Miscue there by the UTSA defense. Brewer trying to turn. Sends it right back to Presato. She's actually got a little room to move here. Cross in high, finds the foot of Mary, but couldn't get it into any type of shot. Now there's one deflected away. Hudgens tried to turn. Carter's got it. Alex Otto will come up. She's got a little room to move as well. Deflected again. UTSA doing a good job getting in the way of some of these longer crosses and passes. Alexis Elenas did a good job there. Throw in there for the Blazers. Still being worked with. Cross in, looking for Green high. No trouble there for Hannah Weiss. Going to get a substitution here for the Blazers in just a second. Should be Rachel Green going to come out and Courtney Caraway going to come in just a moment. Now throw in here for UAB. No sub just yet. Didn't get the signal from the head ref. Now bouncing around here. UTSA will send it up.
Here we go. Come on.
Bouncing down. UTSA still got it. Good job there. Kustersteffen getting in the way of that one.
Come on, Marin.
Alex Otto trying to square up, but UTSA still with it. That's Cameron tracking it down. Deflected away. Blazer throw-in. Should get a substitution here. Caraway waiting to check in, although there it is. Caraway going to check in for Miss Green. If anybody deserves a break, it's Rachel Green. She was, as I always like to say, like kudzu. She was everywhere in the first half. Now throwing in here for UAB. Looks like it just goes out of bounds for a UTSA throw in, so Nothing doing there. Going to get another substitution here. Next opportunity for the Roadrunners. Megan Wilcox going to come in. I think she's going to take out Sarah Behe. Now UTSA will turn field here. Weiss. She'll send it up, but right into Amy Brewer's foot. Paige Mary's in a great spot now. Right, Jessica Doe could have something here. Low shot, and actually a good save there because Hannah Weiss had to really dig deep to scoop that one up. That was not a bad attempt there. Good job by UAB now turning the pressure cooker up in the other direction. And UTSA trying to rebound here, maybe with their starters out. The little bit of different ball game out here. On a run now, though. And they're trying to turn, but Maureen Carter was doing a good job cutting that off. Jessica Doe defending well. Still playing there. Courtney Caraway got in and mixed it up as well. Now a throw in here for UAB. If they can make it happen quickly, they'll have some numbers. Here's Jessica Doe. She's looking, turning, pass deflected away. Carter stepping up, shot deflected. That would have been high anyways. Turning now is number 18, Olivia Nichols for the Roadrunners. She'll send it up. Dig gets through. She's somehow onside. Shot wide. And that was Brianna Levecki. I guess she was onside. The AR certainly didn't signal anything. And that went wide on the shot. Substitution, though, coming in here, Megan Wilcox. That was about to be bad news bears for the Blazers, but they got lucky. And Brianna Levecki, maybe the rain got a little more of that shot, or rather the just wet ground got a little more of that shot than she would have liked. Trying to turn here, getting tangled up is Paige Mary. There goes Alex Otto now. She's coming up field. There, ooh, that was a great pass actually for Doe if she could have kept it at the feet. Right at the 18. Turning now back again is UTSA. Just under 10 minutes left here in the first half. Kustersteven having to use her steps, and she cuts it off. That was a great job there. Persedo looked a little bit gassed and couldn't come for the assistance. Luckily, Carter being drugged down. Starting to see some tired bodies out here. That was actually Rebecca Kinsing. She was actually off the bench, but pulls down Carter on a foul there. A little more hands than we'd like to see in soccer. And Kelsey Darty actually going to step up and take this free kick. Sent across the field for Alex Otto. Otto's turning. And that is kicked out for what should be a Blazer throw in here. Alex Otto will take it. Looked for Courtney Caraway but couldn't make it happen. Doe now turning. There's Alex Otto again with it. Gold shirts bunched up over there. UTSA now going to get a throw in here. Waiting to get things sorted out here. I think it's going to be a free kick for the Roadrunners. Not sure what exactly the call was. Yeah. Jay DeBramo says that last thing was a foul. I have to agree with the way that was just a random free kick in the middle of the field. UTSA now coming here, far side of your screen, cut off there by Hudgens. Still with it, though, that's a bad take there by Marin Carter. She throws her hands up like she didn't do anything, but you can't necessarily fall on somebody like a domino and expect not to get a foul called. UTSA will get a free kick here. Number 13 going to take it. It's Marion Hernandez for the Roadrunners. No wall. It's just out of the range of danger, really, so really just bodying up here. And safely goes wide for UAB. One thing about UAB in this first half, they've certainly gotten lucky on some of these shots and passes that have just really gone wide. I think it's the rain, too, affecting it. It actually has helped them out significantly. Courtney Caraway, a little miscue on the header there. Alex Otto's going to turn. She'll send it upfield, looking for Hudgens on a run here. May have a chance to, actually, she will get to it. Good job there by Hudgens. Got some shirts in there if she can cross it. Oh, wow, nobody was backdoor. I think if Paige Mary had been a few steps back, she would have had an opportunity to take a shot there. That's another good job there by Persedo to keep that inbounds and keep the momentum here. Oh, that was a misconnection there. Brewer should have stepped up and grabbed that. Melissa Cameron now backtracking. She'll send it back to Daugherty. Daugherty's going to have to get rid of it quickly and does. The ball bounces down, headed along back by UTSA. Overran it was Jessica Doe. Still working here. That's Nicole Galan turning. Good job there by Hudgens. I think she almost had an angle on it. Couldn't get to it in time. So a Roadrunner throw in here. Referee makes her back up a little bit. Going to get some more substitutions here for the Roadrunners. Number 5 and 25 coming in. Looks like Melissa Finley and Christine Modral. I'll say it right eventually. UTSA now going to turn. They've certainly elected to try and maintain the score rather than keep the attack on. I haven't seen a whole lot out of UTSA in the last 10 to 15 minutes, really. He's been more Blazer here as of late, and we've seen that a lot this season from UAB. They kind of get a slow start and eventually get things figured out. Turning again now here is UTSA. Another turn, low shot. That was, I think, Megan Wilcox on the shot. Katie Foster going to check in here for the Blazers in just a moment. Turning. Trying to find Hudgens, but cleared out there by Wilcox. Turning for the Roadrunners here. And that's a good small ball there. Melissa Cameron, though, does get just enough of it to make a difference. Now turning for Alex Otto. Finds Caraway eventually, but she loses it. UTSA's got it. Substitutions for both squads at the next dead ball. Under almost right at 4:20 left here in the first half. That's a good ball there. Cruiser-Steffen does a better job, though, cutting it. And that's a better job there by Persedo. Good defense. She'll send it up. Looks for Paige Mary. Mary back to Persedo. And she'll send it upfield. Carter turning. She looks. Sends up. Tries to find Mary. Good defense, though, there by UTSA. Doe. Miss hit Brewer. Back to Persedo again. Turning and running. Now Alex Otto going with it. She sends it upfield, deflected down. Seeing some walking here on both sides of the ball now. There's a good ball there. Nice creative soccer by Carter, but Doe loses it away. UTSA's got it. Tries a little dipsy daisy. She falls down. No harm, no foul. Marin Carter's got it. Back to Persedo. That was a little aggressive. Turning upfield now. UTSA's got it. And they're running with it here. That's Alexis Alanis trying to turn but can't. Winning it is Hudgens. Back over to Otto again. 3 minutes left here, first half. 1-0 Roadrunners. Had a corner kick that bounced around like a pinball a few times and was eventually finished up to score. Substitutions now will come in for both squads. Carter coming out, Foster in, and Christine Modral and Melissa Finley coming on for the Roadrunners. Looks like coming out is Marian Hernandez and Brianna Levecki. Levecki scored the goal for the Roadrunners. Carter's had a lot of good action for the Blazers. Some good minutes there from Levecki and Carter. Throwing here for UAB. Another throw in for UAB after bouncing around a couple times. Otto will take it. Flicked along. Looking for Foster, who just checked in. UTSA's got it, though. 2 minutes left here, first half. Kuster-Steffen twists. Persato's turn and deflected away. Another throw in here coming for the Blazers. So Persato will take it. Showing off the guns. Throws it in, flicked Caraway. Sent back up. Wilcox headed down. Doe trying to challenge here. Minute and a half left. Sent upfield. Brittany von Schneider cleared it up. Kuster-Steffen now back almost at that 1 minute mark. Awaiting the voice of Bill Heaton. The official voice of 1 minute countdowns everywhere. Now turning here for UTSA is Nicole Galan. Galan, rather.
1 minute remaining in the half.
I'm not sure what's going on in the middle of the field. An advantage is called. Yeah, it was a bit of a tangle. Maybe a bit might be a lightly used term. Courtney Caraway keeps it in bounds, but couldn't. Challenge is a really good opportunity for UAB, but they couldn't finish it. Kicked out. Looks like a Roadrunner throw-in. Back to that tangle up. Nicole Galan and Amy Brewer were hugging for a good 10 seconds out there with their legs. Eventually figured it out and a foul was called, but not sure exactly why that took so long anyways. Look for that to potentially be a little bit of animosity coming out here in the second half. It's cleared out eventually by the Roadrunners. Turning there is Cameron. And that's going to let the clock run out as Otto turns again. Blazers dominated possession a lot more in the last 20 minutes of play as opposed to the Roadrunners, who dominated in the first 20 minutes of the first half. So we'll be back here. BVA Compassfield scored 1-0 UTSA. We'll be right back after a quick 15-minute break for halftime.